Hello, loved ones and dear ones. It's Rachel Cooley here, joining you all live. I believe we should be live streaming right now. Let's make sure we're live streaming. It looks like we're going live. Welcome, dear ones. Welcome. We are live. It is Rachel Cooley here with Christine Berglund, one of my amazing angel mentors who has been through my Angelic Guidance Mentor Certification program. Welcome, Christine.
Thank you, Rachel. And Stevie's here too. So
Stevie is here too. So sweet. Oh my goodness. So, dear ones, Christine went through my program. I believe it was the 2021 to 2022
yes,
program, the 9 month program with the angels, for not only for a personal deep dive into all about the angels, the archangels, how they help us, so many angelic healing experiences, techniques, prayers, healings that you experience, Christine, and then you learn how to bring those blessings to others. It's incredible, along with the angelic reading. So, what do you feel as we're talking about the program? Like what blessings have come to you from taking the step forward in your life and saying yes?
wow. Um, Jeez. There, there's so much. Like I was just thinking, before we got started about, I've been thinking so much about how it's touched me personally, which we'll get into. But then I was going, the angel mentor part of your program, how that has really, especially lately, helped me to help others.
Oh,
And there's
incredible.
nothing better than helping somebody, right?
Yes, it's the best, right? It's the best feeling. It's so good.
Yeah. And I think it all ties together. I've told Rachel the main thing that has stuck with me from the very first time I met her in like 2018,
I
2019.
think it was 2019. Yes.
Yeah, is Rachel taught a technique, which I think you also teach in your program, of handing things over to the angels, whether it's pain, emotional, physical, using your dominant hand. And she did a workshop on that, and that stuck with me. And one day I tried it. I hadn't been that much into angels or had a relationship with angels, but I had a horrible headache that wouldn't go away. So I thought I'd try that. And when I did it and I handed over this headache, it went away.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
I just kind of kept going, wait a minute, really? Really? And it was so, amazing. And of course, and the other big thing where I think once you get into working with the angels, it becomes, part of your life and
Yes.
like something you do every day and that you do automatically. I'm sorry, this it touches me so much.
Oh, no apologies. We love
And
your expression, your
and
emotion.
in Christmas Eve 2022, when I broke my arm and I was in the hospital and I was gonna need surgery, but first they were gonna put a cast in my arm to keep it still until I could have surgery after Christmas. And another thing that Rachel says, and that I always thought was kind of funny though, but she says about handing things over to the angels,
Including worries.
but
Yes.
sometimes you're going to be in a place where maybe you're in public and you can't do that. So remember, you could just kind of go to the side. So in the emergency room on a gurney, I just kind of did it to the side and handed over everything to the angels. And I didn't feel a thing when they put that cast on. They say normally, people will cry, it's painful. I felt like somebody was stroking my arm, and that was it. And they were all shocked.
Amazing.
And to me, that is my big, I think, angel miracle story. Uh, that's so amazing. And that when these things happen to us, sometimes, things that seem like something bad has happened, a trauma, but this enabled me to talk about the angels and share it with, like the people in the emergency room, people in the ambulance, being able to take but I've learned from the angels and those blessings and share that and think, well, maybe now, how's that going to affect them? Maybe they'll take that and have a bigger connection
Amazing.
with the angels, and teaching others to hand it over.
Yes.
And so I hope that is something you will definitely be putting in,
Oh,
in your
it is for sure. And there's so
program.
much more. There's so much more.
Yeah, because
So in
God,
depth.
that is just such, for me, it was life changing.
Yes.
It was most definitely life changing.
Amazing. Amazing. So, how do you feel you compare your life, Christine, before you went through my Angelic Guidance Mentor program and after? Like, what do you feel the shifts were that you experienced?
I think I'm more in faith and I feel safe and protected in ways that I didn't feel before.
Yes.
Because learning to connect with the angels, particularly Archangel Michael, and asking for protection and things, traumatic things that had happened in the past, that I could hand over that fear
Yes.
and feel safe and
Oh,
protected,
yes.
because I was taught and learned from Rachel how, how to do that, and
Yes.
learning about the different angels so I know who to communicate with.
Yes. And that's so instrumental, isn't it? To have that
Yes,
knowledge.
yes, yeah,
Wow. So good, Christine. And also within the program, we do a deep dive into divine guidance and communication and messages, right? So we
yes.
can recognize the signs and messages we're receiving, hone in our divine guidance even more. How is
Oh,
that for you?
there's so much of the, okay, which thing do I pick?
Well, we've got some time, so let's want
Wow.
to say greetings to Elizabeth in Mount Shasta. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah, there's this thing that keeps popping up on my screen there. Uh, Gosh, what was I going to say? Um,
Around guidance with the angels.
I
Yes.
think just, and also learning the different, whether it's hearing, smelling, seeing, and knowing, for me, it really is kind of like hearing that voice
Yes. Mm,
and learning
the
to
best, the best.
listen, to listen to that voice and understand a divine message versus
Yes.
ego, and listening, having faith in it, and being comfortable and feeling safe to act upon it,
Yes.
to where, particularly, like I said, sometimes I get these emotional feelings and it's like there's someone I need to contact and make sure they're okay. And so yeah, so I listen. I I listen, sometimes I've had resistance, but um yeah, you just listen and share. And a lot of that, I don't know if we want to get into it yet, but the
Yes.
angel cards.
Yes, let's talk about the angel cards because part of the program is learning how to do angel card readings, bringing that in with the divine guidance you're receiving from the angels. Let's hear about that, Christine. You're
Oh
like,
my gosh. Again, it was something I had no experience with, and I guess didn't have that much faith in it. It didn't know enough to, to really have an opinion of what it was all about.
right.
But I just remember, I think we had a little break between Christmas and New Year's, and you said we were going to be getting, I just remember this, that we were going to be getting into oracle cards, and you suggested, we get a deck so that we can, start. And then somewhere down the line there, when we got into the program, you said about practicing with
Yes.
other people, and I really took that to heart.
I know. It's so cool. You're such a great student. You were doing
I
your homework.
I really did, because Rachel says, contact about 6 people. I'm like, I don't know who I'm going to contact. So I put it on my timeline on Facebook and said,
Yes.
anybody
I
want to
remember
help me
that when
with
you
my
did that.
homework? And I had so many responses that I had actually, you know, turned some people down at the time. But the fact that it's so right on.
Yes, it's so right on. Exactly.
It's so right on. And it's like I started with a couple decks and now I have a lot.
A lot. Exactly. Once you get
And
started, you just want to have more
a
decks. Isn't it
lot.
true? Yeah.
It is. And also too, because, and I know you do this as well, is you get that intuition of which deck to work with which person,
Yes,
you know.
totally.
And that's another thing. I think we all are intuitive, but we have to learn to be open up to
Yes.
it. And
Yes.
again, that's another thing Rachel will teach you is when we started with the cards, you know, the angel cards also come with a little guide. And I think at first you get a little it's your safety net to look at the little guidebook.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. Yes, it's all good,
But
especially when
then
you're
Rachel,
starting out. Yes.
yeah, so then Rachel say, okay, but what are you feeling?
Yes.
And then when we got doing that and doing it to each other in the class, that intuition does come out.
Yes.
And not only that, it's like the cards are right on. When you draw a card for somebody, and then the next person in the class might draw a card for that same person, it could be the same card.
Yes.
So the angels' messages come so clear. And so that's another thing to learn is you're going to learn to communicate with the angels. You're going to learn that the angels are communicating with you
Yes.
and that they're going to be sometimes very loud and clear,
Yes, absolutely.
very loud and
Absolutely.
clear in their messages.
Yes.
Yeah. And
So beautiful. Go ahead, Christine.
I was going to say, and I think another thing, which something I still have to work on, is prepping before you do a reading and after, and developing some kind of prayer, gratitude, thanking God, thanking the angels. So,
Yes, yes, which I bring forward in the program, but it's like revisiting it now as we're talking about it for you, right? Because it's been a few
yeah,
years.
yeah. So, having an opening and then a closing to your reading and making it a full experience.
Yes.
And I think it can be not only a full experience for the person you're reading for, but for yourself.
Yes. Totally. Totally. Isn't that inspiring?
It's like, wow, this is cool stuff.
It is cool stuff. It's so good. It's so rich and beautiful and healing and it's really it's I love to talk about sharing the blessings with the angels, their messages, their guidance, reassurance, protection, healing, and then rippling those blessings out to others. So incredible.
Yeah, yeah. And I think having patience and faith.
Yes. Patience and
Uh,
faith and being kind to yourself, especially when you're just getting started, which is part of the mentor program because I hold your hand through our 9 months together,
yes,
learning
yes.
all that you do and practicing together as a beautiful sisterhood as well.
Oh, sisterhood. Oh my goodness.
Talk about that.
You may never meet these people in real life, but they do become your sisters. They do
Yes.
become your support system. Uh, Everybody supports each other. Everybody encourages each other. Uh, when I went through Rachel's class, um, my husband had had a heart attack and he was in and out of the hospital.
Yes.
And the support from this group
Yes.
was, such a blessing.
Oh
And
my
I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, you're not just taking a course and learning about angels. This is an experience.
yes.
It's an experience and it's a blessing. And there's just so much to that.
There
And,
is.
people I'm still in contact with.
Yes. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes,
Opens
yes,
up new doors and opportunities as well, which is
it
incredible.
does. Oh, yeah.
Wow. I know you're feeling it. I know, sister. I just wanted to note a comment that we have, and then I wanted to continue. Elizabeth Emerson in Mount Shasta, greetings to you, Elizabeth. She's sharing, I wish that children and teens would know about the angels and the archangels and how they protect them. I hope the two of you create something for youth. Oh, thank you for that, Elizabeth. Well, you've already been connected to youth, haven't you, Christine? And I have as
Yes,
well.
yes, I have. And that was so cool. Uh Again, a friend brought a new friend wanted to introduce her family to everything I did as well. And she was so cute. And she goes, can I bring my mom over and you can show her the angel cards? And I'm also a sound healer, so to show her my singing bowls.
Yes.
So I get a knock at the door, and it's my friend, her mom, and my friend's three boys.
Oh,
So I think William was about 4 or 5, and the boys were about 9 or 10.
aw.
I did an angel card reading for her mom as she had requested, and it was right on. But
Awesome.
then I could, do something for the boys. And I think I just drew like one card. And, this was all new to them, but they're also very open. So I said to their twin boys, I said to one of the twins, what do you think about this? Because this is kind of different. This is a different thing. Maybe it's kind of weird. How do you feel about it? And out of the corner of my eye, I saw him go like this. And I had pulled a card. And after that, I looked down at the book. And then I looked up at him and I said, you just gave me a thumbs up. And he said, yeah. And I said, the angels are giving you a big thumbs up. And I was like, oh, how cool
That's
is
incredibly synchronous. I love it.
yes, yes. So that was just so cool. And to see children open to this. So that is another thing, is seeing children open and wanting
Yes.
to do more with it is I had never thought really about working with children, so much with angels or my sound healing, but it seems to be a thing
Yes, it's
that
totally a thing, Christine. Yes.
yeah, yeah, something
That's
else
so
in my stuff.
awesome. I love it. I love it. And thank you, Elizabeth, for your comments because that's perfect. It was a
Yeah,
great segue. And I also want to acknowledge we had Diane Cusano watching us live as well. Isn't that
Diane.
fun? I love it. And I wanted to talk next for a little bit, Christine, about how you've incorporated being an angel mentor, your work with the angels, with your singing sound, with your sound bowls, with your
Oh,
crystals, with your,
yeah.
with your chimes, with your
Um,
sound healing.
well, I am thinking of one particular thing, was working with a friend who recently passed. And we were doing the bowls. And I think the first time I asked her about what her intentions were for that session. And she was talking about pain.
Mm,
So I used what we had just talked about handing it over to the angels. And I believe I also wrote it all out to her or texted it all
oh,
to
beautiful,
her.
beautiful. So she had that with her.
So, yeah, so I gave that to her. And the next time she came and I asked her what she wanted to work on, I said, do you want to work on pain? She goes, oh, I haven't had pain for a few days. So we didn't delve into it, but I'm kind of thinking, this all helped. This
That's
all
so beautiful, Christine.
and I will offer people, I've done combinations of both where I've combined doing a sound healing and an angel card reading.
Beautiful.
Um, Whatever the person needs to work on or whatever, I will bring in angels, or just bringing in God or angels or their guides, uh but yeah, having the angels to work with is pretty awesome.
It's so
Yeah.
awesome. It's the best.
Yeah, and to have, people feeling that, and
Yes.
yeah, and well, I even did one with you where,
I was going to say, let's talk about that when we first met. Let's talk about how did that happen, Christine?
well, I think I don't know if we're talking about the same one because I know you heard me play, but then you came over.
I did that. And I was, let's talk about that. And I also was thinking about when I first met you, very first time at Unity San Jose.
Yeah, I think I was probably playing a meditation or
You
something.
were
I
playing a
don't.
meditation. And also, when I did my angel class the first time we met, you accompanied me on an angelic clearing and healing that I did.
Yeah, yeah, that's so cool to incorporate both because the sound and the frequencies, I think they open you up. It goes right into your cells, and then you're bringing in those angelic blessings. So all of that is going into your body and your heart. And
Yes.
that is why I like to call it sync, sound, and soul of what I do, because it all blends together.
Yes. It blends together and it syncs up together beautifully and angelically.
Yeah. So that always has been fun to play for you and to play for your classes and groups. It's
Oh,
really pretty
beautiful.
cool.
Yes. So lovely. And thank you for that, Christine. It's just such a joy and a gift when we do that. We'll have to manifest a new time sometime soon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, that's lovely. And we have a comment, a couple more comments. I wanted to read those. Diane Cusano's acknowledged. She's saying hi. She said, "Good to see you, Christine." And then Elizabeth is sharing, "You're very welcome," because she was encouraging us. She was out talking about children and teens. She said, "Your gifts are needed by the precious young seekers."
Oh,
Isn't that sweet? Thank
it
you,
is. It's
Elizabeth.
beautiful. It's
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
so beautiful. So beautiful. So before I bring the invitation forward for more women to join us in the program, that is, the doors are still open for Christine.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything else you want to add in from your incredible experiences that you had in working with me and the angels and becoming certified and working with them and um, the blessings that are here, the miracles, it's really, you've experienced a lot of incredible
I One thing I
miracles,
would
blessings.
say to everyone, listening or that hears this later is trust Rachel. Um, I was very resistant.
It's true. But I kept getting, she's meant to do this program.
I don't know. There was a lot of different reasons to not, that I wasn't feeling it to get into it. But Rachel just felt so strongly. And, she was right on.
Yeah.
And, so many blessings from it and learning about guardian angels. So I've learned a lot more about guardian angels as well.
Yes.
And that is
Amazing.
something I am working on ongoing, actually, is a relationship with my guardian angels. But yeah, I
Beautiful.
had some very cool experiences. Rachel, you will have these experiences that she does. Okay, now I'm getting like really into it. Uh, she does what you call experiences, and like there's the dagger clearing, chakra clearings, but there was one in particular about getting to know our guardian angels.
Yes, meeting your guardian angels.
And at first, sometimes you're doing this, but maybe you don't get a message right away.
Right? And that
And and it was
happened.
something where at first I didn't, but then when I did, uh, it was just so incredible,
That's
so
awesome.
incredible, and that I had experiences with two different guardian angels, but they both seemed to give me messages in regard to my mother.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful,
And
Christine.
such ah, clarity of what I saw,
Yeah.
that there was a male angel who had this ornate gold carved box. And when I opened it, it appeared to be empty. So it was a blue velvet, but what I realized was my mother's love was inside that
Mm,
box. We hadn't always had the best relationship, but that's what I got is my mother's love was in that
beautiful.
box.
Oh,
And then the second was a female angel. And I could see in her hand was, there was a lot of bright light, but there was like a gold locket, a chain and a locket. And the locket just had this bright light shining from it. And inside the locket were pictures of my mother and one of my aunts, who was actually my very favorite aunt.
oh my goodness.
And just in this like shirt that she would always wear. I remember she always wore like these sleeveless cotton shirts and the collar, but they were both in this locket. And I'll never forget that experience. So
Amazing, Christine. And that's one of the experiences within the program. So
yeah,
powerful.
yes, yes, and that's it, is you come into this and you don't realize how much, not how much you're just going to learn and what you could do with it, but the personal spiritual
Yes.
experiences and the life enhancing blessings that you receive.
Yes. So well said, sister. So well said. The life enhancing blessings you will receive. So powerful.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
think that says a lot of it right there, Rachel.
I would say that's pretty amazing. As Lydia would say, Christine, that's angel amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So beautifully
Oh
said,
my goodness.
sister. I
Yeah, my glass
know.
fogged up.
I know. She's like, oh, I fogged up my glasses. Oh my goodness. So it's been incredible, Christine, to be here live with you this afternoon for you to share about your incredible experiences in the Angelic Guidance Mentor Certification Program. And I want to, and we want to let you know, ladies, that the doors are still open for the Angelic Guidance Mentor Certification Program. We launched last week. The doors are still open. There's still time to join us with the angels to come into this immersive, amazing, beautiful experience, as Christine has described, our sisterhood, to receive and to share really the blessings of the angels, their support and their miracles, to thrive in life to the fullest. And if you're ready for that, then very much perhaps this program is for you. So I would love for you, dear ones, I'm going to put the link in the comments to book your Angelic Guidance breakthrough session with me so you can learn more about the program and also receive your angelic guidance breakthrough to learn more about this program and to see if it is the right path for you, if it's divinely aligned for you at this time. Would love to talk with you. And if you've already spoken to me and you'd love to revisit and talk with me again, please do. Please book a time on my calendar. I'm going to put the link in the comments. I'm going to add some more times, sisters, just so you know. I'm going to put that in right now, and I'll be adding in some more times once Christine and I go off live. So there'll be more times beyond tomorrow. Beautiful. So, Christine, how are you feeling as we're getting ready to wrap up our live today?
uh, just, I am grateful. And, Rachel has really become a good friend and somebody I turn to. Uh, yeah, she's just, you're just so, always so upbeat and awesome, and radiate that love
Thank you.
and the angels working through you.
Yes.
And so personally, I am grateful. I'm grateful for everything you've done and people you've introduced me to,
Yes.
and because we are taking another course together. So
That's true too. Yeah.
yeah,
With
yeah.
Jill.
So you've
Yes.
introduced me to other people, which has been very cool. And I can't think of anything else at the moment. I
No,
think
it's,
we
I feel we
shared like
covered so much. Yes. So
all
beautiful.
the big stuff.
All the big stuff and just so inspiring and just the significant life changes that have come to you, Christine, from saying yes and joining us, and joining me and joining the sisters in the Angelic Guidance Mentor Certification Program. and just knowing that the blessings are still continuing on a course. It's amazing, as so many other sisters have shared as well. Lydia, Tiffany, Jill, so many sisters sharing about their experiences. Angela, Brandy, what were you going to add in there, sister?
Oh, I was just thinking about, when Rachel does her class every week, or it's like I can't remember right now, but you'll have pages, that you can download and
Yes.
save. And
Yes, we have our guides, program guides for every class.
I didn't think to bring it out today. I know I did last time, but I have this binder with everything in it. And oh my God, I've got tabs in there. I got post-it notes because there's so much that you learn. And then later you're going to want to go back,
Yes.
to look at something for a reference, or maybe all these experiences that she shares with you that you can use with
Yes.
others as an angel mentor. You can go back and refer to all
Yes.
of that. And it's great. My binder, it's huge.
Yeah, it's thick. She brought it on a couple weeks ago as part of my Angelic Guidance Mentoring Masterclass. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, because I think I probably got maybe I have other angel stuff because I've done a few things with you.
You have, you have.
Uh, but it's great because then you have that going forward even um,
Yes,
to share. So you are given things to help you in the future.
absolutely, including scripts, all the details as to all
Yes,
the angelic healing, clearing experiences, all about the angels, the archangels, so much more, and as well as affirmations and in-depth prayers, invocations with the angels. It's truly rich
yes,
and powerful.
yes. So much information. So, which is great. You take these courses and then you have all this information to use and share.
Yes, exactly. And to utilize in your practice and in your healings and the sessions that you bring to your clients as an angel mentor, that you can bring
Absolutely.
that forward. It's so beautiful.
Ah,
All
ah,
right. Well, thank you so much, Christine. Hey, Mylene. Mylene is just joining us live. We've had Diane with us as well, Elizabeth. We've been having such an incredible conversation here with Angel Mentor Christine Berglund, sharing about her incredible experiences in this amazing life-changing 9-month program, Together in Sisterhood with the Angels, right? That's this, as we talked about earlier, such a big part of it as well, Christine, right? Just the
absolutely.
synergy, and really also stepping into your miraculous life with the angels.
Yes, yes. Uh, they've got me through so much.
Yes,
And
so
yeah, I
much.
think it was timely. Divine order, it was timely. And
Totally timely, totally timely. And yeah, and I just felt that so much. And then we just had our conversations, and then you were feeling it too at that certain point in juncture when we were starting the program. And you're like,
yeah,
yes, I'm going to do it. So powerful.
yes, yes. And it was meant to be. So I would just tell everybody, follow your heart.
Yes. Your heart,
Follow
fire, your
your
guidance, and also let's learn more. Talk with me because I am here to make it possible, dear sisters, for you to join us with the angels in this incredible program. What are we going to add in, Christine, before we wrap up? Are you done? I thought you were about to say something else.
uh no, I think I'm good. I
You're
think
good. You've been amazing.
thank you. And I appreciate that you would want me to share.
You're
So
welcome,
I am
Christine.
honored and, happy to do it for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel like so many of the sisters who are joining us have really enjoyed our conversation. If you caught us midway, loves, go back when we're done. The replay will be available immediately, which is one of the things I love about doing Facebook Lives. So good. All right, loves. Elizabeth Emerson says, thank you both. You're welcome, Elizabeth. So glad you
You're
joined us from Mount
welcome.
Shasta. What was that?
I just said you're welcome. I hope everybody, got something out
Yes.
of it.
Yes. Inspiration, empowerment,
Yes.
consideration potentially about, well, maybe this is for me as well. Let me find out.
I love the empowerment. That is, yeah, the strength, the faith. I keep coming back. That is a big word for me, that
Yes.
with everything I learned and learning about the angels. And I just have my faith in God and the angels.
Yes.
And it has become so much stronger and a part of my life,
Such a blessing.
daily part
So
of my
incredible. Beautiful. All right, dear ones. Well, we have Diane saying thank you, as well as Elizabeth. So glad you also popped in, Mylene, and to everyone else watching the replay. When you watch the replay, hashtag replay love so that we know that you've been here. And I'll definitely be revisiting the chat. And please go ahead, dear women, amazing women, book your session with me. Let's talk, and we can talk all about the angels, and I would love to talk about how we can make this possible for you as well to join us with the angels in this 9-month certification program to become an angelic guidance mentor. So powerful. All right. Woohoo. And the last one more comment. Okay. Elizabeth has a question for you before we close out, Christine. She's wondering if you're connected to a harpist named Eric Berglund.
Oh, no.
No, she's not. She's not. Yeah. But it was
I
worth
know a lot
asking.
of
You never
Berglunds,
know.
but no.
Yeah, so amazing. All right, loves, have a blessed and beautiful day. Many angel blessings. Know that God and your angels are by your side. I'm here to support you with them. And then Christine is sending her love and light and blessings to you all as well.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Mwah. Such a joy. So, loves, we're going to go off live, and Christine and I are going to have a little chat here, and we'll see you next time. Take care, loves, angel blessings, and have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye for now, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now, and take care. Angel blessings.